Hi guys, hello to everyone out there watching this video. I just thought I'd make a short video. Name is Tola. I'm making this video from Canada, in Saskatchewan, west of Canada actually. So why am I making this video for today? I run the platform called When Will the Fallen Giant Rise? In this perspective, I'm talking about Africa. Africa is a fallen giant, generally, and specifically also from where I come from, in Nigeria. That's where I was born. This short video is just to, share knowledge, think together, reason together about things around the world. So for today's video, you can subscribe by hitting the button down there. Every now and then I talk about different things. So Africa, have you ever stopped to think about it, what exactly is the problem of Africa? African nations, why are we where we are? If you ask me, Africa has been programmed from the beginning to fail. And we are just living the dreams and the prophecies of the white man. What do I mean by that? Africa has a lot of potential. Africa has a lot of resources. We have what it takes to be the greatest of what mankind have ever witnessed before. But we are too blind to see what we have. We're too blind to see what we can attain. And what made us blind from the beginning? Greed. All across African nations, you have so much greed going on. The so-called people that call themselves our leaders, they've turned against the people, using the national wealth to benefit themselves, buying houses, buying so many cars that they can, I don't even understand. How do you explain a senator having over 30 fleet of cars? A Rolls Royce, Hummer Jeeps, Benz, Audi, you name it. It's very, very disturbing. And you have people suffering. You have people in these same countries that cannot afford to eat 3 square meals. And then you have a senator that is supposed to represent these people by passing laws that will make their life better. Most of these African countries, especially where I come from in Nigeria, I don't know how you have people that refuse to let go of power. They want to stay in power at all costs. Why? It's not to serve the people. We need to understand what leadership is all about. Leadership is not being practiced in Africa. Point blank. Let's go back to the drawing board and define what leadership is. Leadership is serving the people. It's not the other way around. What you find in Africa in most situations is that people are serving the so-called leaders. You see them called excellency, your eminence, your this, your that. Why? Democracy is different from monarchy. Let's make a demarcation between these things. Why should I call you your excellency? Because you're the president? Why should I call you your excellency? Because you're the governor? Who made you the excellency, if not the people? The people elected you. They are the excellency. They are the people you should use such reference to. This is why we are getting it all wrong. We're getting it all wrong. We need to really understand what leadership is all about. We need to sit down and redefine leadership. People must be willing to go into power to serve. And it's not called power, it's to serve. What we have is rulers everywhere. In Togo, You have their leader. His father was the president for over 20 years. And when he died, the son became president, and now he's been there for over 12 years or so. I mean, what is going on? People have turned democracy into monarchy. A monarchy is a birthright. Democracy is for the people, by the people, of the people. Everything is for the people. Right now, we may not see what's going on, but I see destruction ahead. If we do not change from the routes that we're going, we cannot prevent this. Our children's children will suffer. Our grandchildren will suffer. You might think you're in power right now and you'll enjoy it. You have all the wealth, you have all the money. Yes. But guess what? When you die and you leave everything behind, in most cases the government will take everything back. And they will steal everything and share amongst themselves again. And the circle goes round again. Your children's children will still be deprived from good healthcare system. They will still be deprived from good education, and they will still be deprived from good welfare in the country. What do we have? We have people that are supposed to be the talent of Nigeria and all these African countries moving out. We have a mass exodus. People are leaving. Migration. People are leaving. I don't know why the Nigerian government are not seeing this as a threat. Nigeria is losing all the skilled workers to other countries that know their value. Look at me. I'm an HR consultant, a professional. Yes, I work here right now where I work. I work in a pipe coating company. I'm grateful for where I am. But even at the job I do right here, it's enough in terms of the wages I get, way more than someone that is a manager back in my home country. I'm not saying I'm totally proud of it. What I'm saying is that we are losing talent. These are the people, the ideas, the knowledge, the wisdom to develop our own country. But guess what? We're losing it to other countries. Now we're helping to develop other countries. I don't know when we're going to wake up. I don't know if we're going to wake up. All I know is that we are fulfilling the prophecies of the white man. We've been programmed, just like a software. You program a software to do what you want it to do, right? And that's what Africa is doing. The white man knew that if we are united, we'll be stronger. So they put in places things that will never make us united. Bring tribes together, make them one. Give one tribe a higher preference than the others. Look at what is happening between the Tutsi and the Hutus. Look at what is happening in Nigeria. The Northerners refuse to let go of power. In most cases, they think they own Nigeria. I mean, when will this stop? Food for thought. We need to start thinking outside the box. We need to start thinking more proficiently how we can change things. Our children's children are relying on us. It's not for today. I'm not worried about what today has to offer. It's what tomorrow will bring if today does not change. When will Africa awake? When will its people awake from their slumber and sleeping? Now we celebrate thieves in Nigeria. Now it's all about who steals money the most are the people that are respected the most. Courtesy has lost its value. People don't even know what is right from wrong anymore because we celebrate the things that are wrong. So all my Nigerians out there, keep doing what you're doing. And for those overseas, keep doing what you're doing. But don't forget, whatever you can do to help your home country, invest in your home country. Invest in your home country. It might be where you are. invest in your home country as well. Don't forget that. Whatever country you are right now, it's also your home, yes. But don't forget your home country. And I always say, I feel we need to review so many things in Africa, in Nigeria. In Nigeria, I mean, why will a lawmaker be making 2.5 million each month when the minimum wage in Nigeria is about 19,000 naira? I mean, look at the gap. The gap is too much. That is why countries like that are not functioning. There's a large gap between the middle class, the elite, and the lower class. The gaps are too much. In countries like this, where I am, I mean, there's a low class, there's middle class, the elites, yes, but the gap is a little bit managed. I mean, how do you explain 2.5 million to 19,000 naira? How? Anyway, this is just a video. It just came to my head and I thought you might be out there listening to what I'm saying. Think about it, okay? Think about it. Food for thought. Make changes. Make an impact. Whatever you can do. This is what I can do for now. I'm also trying to write a book. And hopefully, I hope that someday my words get out there. And the orientation of the average Nigerian or African will start changing.